facility. New order available. Please review and confirm.
Alright, what do they have for me here?
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest?
Yeah, it was decent enough.
Progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here.
Alright, that.
Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA.
That makes
But
sense.
as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by APAS.
I'm still very concerned about this APAS thing, but alright. What do we have here in the delivery terminal? Take on order, deliver and report. What is that one gonna be like? Facility conversation log.
Playing archived footage from this location.
Okay, alright. So if I ever like back out of a conversation by accident or something, I can actually replay it. That's cool. What kind of equipment do we have?
An item to fabricate.
Facility materials can be used to fabricate equipment, recycle unwanted equipment, or store materials to increase the facility's stock. So currently, I just have the basics. I might grab a container spray. And boots are always good to have. Maybe... yeah. Enough blood bags to fill up my pouch. How many shoe clips do I have? Okay, yeah, okay. Here we go. I just want to make sure we're well stocked on things, and I'll do a couple of ladders too. I wonder if the climbing anchor's got any upgrades. Kick off a vertical surface to ascend or descend more quickly. Ooh. Okay, that sounds cool. I think 3 should be good enough for now, though. And by 3, I mean we have 1 created and that has ammo of 3. Place on backpack. And now we can take on the order. Deliver 1 or more remote medical units to Villa Libre. Villa Libre is home to a pregnant woman and many elderly people. But with no local doctor, they have no access to vital medical care. To help the residents gain their trust, bring them at least 1 remote medical unit.
Your next destination is Villa Libre.
Yeah,
The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre?
Yeah, more than enough.
Time to finalize your route.
Hold on, I want to check something. What is this? Oh, just a BT area. PT area that spreads out to the south of Ciudad Nudo del Norte. The tar in this area has been used to dispose of corpses from C1 for a long time. As a result, chiral density has increased and BTs have started appearing in the vicinity. I like that you have like a little mini explanation of some of these areas. I feel like that won't always be the case. Frontier River, joining the sea at the Gulf of Mexico. This river once formed part of the U.S.-Mexico border. Its tributaries upstream are usually dried up, but the river water levels has been known to rise rapidly during periods of heavy timefall. And then what about these bandits? A bandit based northwest of Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Multiple reports have noted porters en route to and from C1 being attacked and robbed by bandits. Freight vehicles have also been seen here. Ooh. I'm interested.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo, to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Don't worry, I'll do my best not to run out. Oh my jeez.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
Alright, preparing to depart. The cargo management screen allows you to rearrange your cargo and place it in storage. You can also recycle pieces of cargo you no longer require. Again, everything else is, we know these things. Cargo management, auto arrange. Do I have one more item that I could put on a clip? No, because everything on my back is medium or extra large size. Okay. Oh, hold up, they're fucking with me again. Hold on. What's on my tool rack? Climbing anchor? Put that shit on the side. Attach to suit. And then I'll put the rubber bullet one into the tool rack. And I'll free up one slot in my back. Okay. So here's the route I would take.
Commencing route creation.
Normally. It looks like this is a decent area. You take the ladder across. Go this way. Here. Put some ladders down. Work our way around the border to the post box to see what's in it. And then it should just be generally clear to head straight over to here.
Delivery route finalized.
We'll see if I can manage to do that, but a part of me, for the content, almost wants to go into the bandit territory. You know, just to get some extra excitement for y'all.
Sign detected nearby.
Hold on, we got likes and signs. Bon voyage.
Safe travels. Remember to rest safe.
What is change like icon? Oh! That's so random. Alright, it's raining. That's kind of suspicious. Oh, okay, they're just trying to show me about the timefall effects. They're really just trying to do these random-ass small tutorials, just in case. Exposure to timefall changes or damages containers, reducing their capacity to absorb impacts. Use container repair spray to restore them to their original condition. Alright, so it's the same thing as the first game. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe I don't want to have Have that one. Did that just put me over capacity, or was I already just overweight? Okay, I was ready in the orange. Give me this. But yeah, it seems like it's gonna be the same as the first game. We have to worry about timefall affecting my... Are there BTs right outside of this fucking area? Or are those just really far away? I'm gonna assume they're far away. Yeah, as long as I don't plummet off a mountain or something when the containers are ruined, we should be generally fine.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Alright. Unfortunately, you know, like I said, we are in the over capacity side of things. I took a little bit too many supplies in my first run here. I don't have any, like, supporting gear just yet. Although I am amused by the explanation of why we don't have all of our cool gear from the end of Death Stranding 1. The whole, like, oh yeah, we're so far away that we just don't have access to all the same blueprints. That makes sense. What? Rising rivers... Rivers will rise if it rains upstream. As the river water level rises, there'll be fewer places to safely cross. Huh? Poor K? Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't cross the river. I'm still gonna try. We'll play it by ear. Damn, that was 108 CG. Double my current capacity. Don't hesitate to rethink your route. Looks like the timefall's been pretty relentless. You okay, Sam? Heavy rain sometimes causes the rivers over there to rise. Don't force yourself to cross them if they're too deep. Instead, take a look at your map and see if you can find another route. Conditions change quickly out there, so it's important to be able to adapt on the fly by adjusting your route. Thanks, Fragile. Yeah, that is something you didn't have to worry about. Oh, what the fuck? My bad, my bad, my bad. I tripped over a small rock. Yeah, that's something we didn't have to worry about too much in Death Stranding 1. We have a problem. I didn't expect this to be kind of like a sheer wall. Okay, alright. We're good. We're fine. I was really thinking, like, maybe I should put a climbing anchor here. Foo Fighter.
Can anybody hear me? I can hear you.
Oh no!
Somebody lend me a hand. Hey, I need help too.
The more likes you exchange with another player, the more things will be shared between your worlds. That's neato.
Can anybody hear me?
I don't really need to take all their stuff. We'll see how many things pop up from other players as we play through this. I honestly thought this particular ladder was going to be like an NPC placed one. Sometimes they did that in Death Stranding 1. They're just like, oh yeah, we'll pull one anchor or something. Oh wow! What the? Good work, Sam. I really wasn't expecting to be able to climb up that high. Alright. At the very least, I should have a little bit of a breather from the river. But we are going to have to go back down into it. I really want to check out the bandit camp, but we'll probably have to go through there eventually anyways. Yeah, if there wasn't like a flood happening, I would definitely be taking my time. Like just kind of seeing if I could find anything, see any people. Thanks, Spock. Whoa. All right. I might be able to do what I intended and get a ladder down over here. I'm a smidge scared though. Okay. Wi-Fi connection lost. Yeah, it does that a lot currently. Connect ladders. All right. We should be good, unless this entire section here floods suddenly. Then I'm screwed. Nice. That is an impressive level of climbing. If they do way more like big walls like that, though, I might have to just start bringing even more ladders. Yeah, I really didn't use too many ladders and ropes in the first game, so I'm down to like be kind of almost forced to do it. Tricky situations and harder areas to deal with. Is the post box?
Somebody lend me a hand!
There we go. Okay. We are... Oh, no, there's still one more river. Technically. That looks like a BT area. Why is there tar? Let's check this out, viewers. Fuck. We're near too close to the bandit camp. So is this just a chiral pool or something? Hold on. I have to do my part as a member of this community. This is a mushroom, which means somebody took a wee here. Someone pissed in this exact spot. And if we add to it, it will eventually grow. I don't know how to piss. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we do have one of these strands still. Nice. It hadn't been brought up yet, so I didn't realize it. Oh, fuck. I don't have any piss to give. I'm sorry. Oh. I mean, they're kind of cute, so maybe they're not a danger. Ah! Oh my god, they're hostile! Oh my god!
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
What the fuck? Oh, there's a lot of them too. What the hell? Okay, I just want to get down and get the crystals. Now, to be fair to the little creatures, I kind of stepped on one. I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to get near it, and then it went into my footsies, and that's, you know, that's my bad. I won't step near them like that again. I'm also just gonna assume they are genuinely, regularly hostile creatures. Actually, okay, one more experiment. What happens if I'm near them and I don't accidentally squash one? I think they're chill, actually. I think they're okay with you as long as you don't accidentally step on them, which makes them an extra hazard to worry about. At least in regards to, like, hey, you gotta watch your footing. I almost have 1,000 kyre crystals, and I'll get 1 kilogram of levity. Alright, well, I don't have any more ladders, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about this.
Somebody let me.
Okay. Oh, boy. This is really awkward. If I had just stayed on this side and just said, like, went over the mountain, then I'd only have to deal with one river. But instead we've had to deal with the river multiple times here. And ironically, the fucking post box that probably has a ladder in it is on the other side over there. Okay, let's try something. Let me... It's gonna be up on the D-pad, up on the D-pad. Offload my backpack. Whoa. Cool. It floats a little bit. Wow. Alright. Do I still at least have my climbing anchor? Good. That's what I need. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can make this work. I can make this work. I actually didn't even need to drop my stuff off. I didn't... Let's get this climbing anchor here. See, my plan was to just use a climbing anchor to stabilize myself and go across the water. And that still is the plan. But now I'm just going to do it with my backpack and hope for the best. God, I hope that isn't the sound of the river getting bigger. All right. Use the rope to keep myself stable. So I don't get washed away. Ha 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 ha! Easy peasy. Yeah, that was a total gamble, by the way. I didn't know if that was gonna work.
Thank you, Kyle. Give me a hand. Thanks for the help.
Okay. What do we got in here? Did that just say hide in postbox? I'll have to look at that. Okay, postboxes have a variety of features. You can store cargo and trust cargo to other porters or fabricate equipment. In order to increase the stocks of materials that can be used for fabrication, you can store your own materials or recycle equipment you no longer require. So they've upgraded these, because I'm pretty sure you couldn't fabricate using postboxes before, and you couldn't recycle with them either. You just kind of threw things in there, grabbed things from it, and then that was really it. So that's interesting. And I'm glad they did this, because I really didn't use post boxes too much. I didn't mean to skip that, but I think I get the idea. Upgrade structures. You can have this random ass metal here. Does it say what you get per level? Okay, so we get more storage. It becomes customizable. More durability. And then level 3 also gets some more storage, which is good. Some of the items in Death Stranding 1, some of the structures, I think, you upgraded to level 3, and they didn't really get any extra benefits. They just kind of became more durable, which is always really sad. So, okay, before I do anything, what's actually inside the facility storage here? Store excess cargo here to retrieve later. Cargo can only be retrieved from the locker in which it was stored. That makes sense. Claim materials. Materials stored at this facility can be withdrawn as cargo, allowing you to transport them to another location. Or I could... just grab them all. Here, give me these Kyro crystals. Keep them for myself. Okay. I don't think there's actually anything in this facility. Like, cargo-wise. I think it just had materials and they want you to craft stuff. Because this is all on me. Hold on, just as a quick little test. Place in private locker. Okay, yes. Had to confirm that I wasn't missing like a private locker slot. It just wasn't there. That's fine.
Anybody out there?
I should be good to just keep going. If I run into another big river part, I just do the rope thing again. Where is my canteen? Nope. Oh. Intriguing. If you hit left on the D-pad, like it's just a little tap, I guess it turns on the Ultra Deck light? What is tapping up? Oh, dude. Doesn't seem to do anything. And then obviously hitting right on the D-pad pulls out whatever latest thing you had on you. Oh, is the sun coming out? Whoa. Okay. I wonder how long it takes for the water to calm down from a flood. Maybe they'll tell me that and be like, oh yeah, you've got 2 minutes for the water levels to go down. Alright. We're not even gonna bother using the rope. I think I can make it over just fine. I understand, Gig. You want me to do an update. I will update once we're over at the new place and safely squared away. Yeah, the big thing I was worried about when we were crossing the river with rope was that the water level would rise while we're crossing. Or it just becomes like super extra unstable just from, you know, the fact that it's raining while we're walking across the river. I think in a lot of normal instances, I should be able to just cross a river through the water just fine. And also there's the benefit of getting, you know, water for my canteen by being in water. Although I guess during a time fall it doesn't matter as much. So I wonder if we're ever going to go back. The game started off with this wide sweeping view of a whole lot of stuff all the way up here. But I think it was all a lie. I don't think we go over here. Yeah, the map doesn't even let you go further out. That's okay. You still have there are plenty of options in the other direction. Via Libre, 16 inhabitants. So are these all like just little private houses? That's interesting. This is neat. See, this feels more accurate to me that this is like, oh yeah, 16 people live here versus like the 100,000 plus of the distribution center. Just some super mega underground city. Alright, here are your medical supplies. Completely undamaged.
You're Sam, right? Did the timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip.
It was a little scary.
Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo.
But we made it work, and I didn't get myself into any extra trouble, even though I was tempted to go into the bandit camp.
Fine condition, as we hoped. You are every bit as reliable as people say.
I do my best. Or try to, at
I
least.
have to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
I wonder if anyone else ever finds it concerning that you float when a Cupid gets connected. Like, I mean, in universe, does anyone look at that and go, maybe we should stop that particular feature? Ooh, this mountain's very lush. I had seen the trees while we were walking by, but I didn't think it was going to go across like the whole mountain like that. Chiral network coverage has expanded, granting access to the following: PCC, a device that allows you to build basic structures within the chiral network. Building structures consumes chiral bandwidth, so keep an eye on how much you have left. This device can be used to build watchtowers and post boxes.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yay, my porter levels are going up.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I've posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your Ring terminal.
I am down to help out. Oh, we have so many questions here. Is there something matter with your baby?
I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago.
Oh,
For some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months.
that is pretty bad.
Something's wrong with my body. I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday.
I mean, it might have to be taken out of you, honestly. Premature birth, put on some systems.
The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. I had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all. So they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units.
I'm surprised you just tell me like that. Oh yeah, by the way, within the last 7 months, I was a bandit. I also just robbed people, potentially screwing them over and getting them killed. But maybe she didn't, maybe she was a bandit with ethics. Maybe she only stole things from porters and then let them go on their merry way.
Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help.
Yeah, I'm down to take a little visit at the bandit camp. Do you have any order for
A
me?
new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them.
Okay, 2 bandit
You can review the
missions.
specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
Order completed. Well done.
Thank you. Mural post boxes. They still refer to them as mules sometimes, but not always. Alright. So you have this... Oh, the bandit camps... Or the main story one does want us to go into the mountains and hook up the next district. So where's the aid request one? Because I'm sure that one will probably lead to another area. Request lost cargo recovery. This cargo was intended for the local residents, but the floods have carried away far away. There are bandits in the area, so it's too risky for us to try and retrieve it. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Recover 4 beloved walking sticks washed away in the flood. Place marker? I don't know. I mean, I guess we just go over there. It's just weird because she's like, oh, we place an aid request, and I don't know what that means necessarily. All right.
A new feature has been made available for use.
There it is. Okay. Aid requests. View all aid requests received so far. Aid requests are issued by the inhabitants of facilities and do not need to be accepted like orders. A request will be deemed complete once you've done what's required. Got you. So they're basically like side quests that just auto get accepted, which allows them to be a little bit more separated from like taking proper orders. And it lets you, I'm sure that will be used to do a lot of smaller storytelling stuff. Because in the last game, they just said, fuck it, everything is a mission, like everything's an order that you take from a terminal. So it was easier to miss some things. I guess I'll go after the 8th stuff first, but I will do that update. Your save data was created from a previous version of the application. Newly created save data will be in a different format, which cannot be loaded by previous versions of the software. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not like I have any way of downgrading.
ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Buen
Be
dia.
advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Alright. What do I have? What do I have on me? Hold on. Hey, look at my cargo. Because I'm about to potentially be in enemy territory. Gotta make sure everything is relatively healthy. For some reason, this container repair spray is damaged? How did that happen? Is it just the timefall? Alright, hold on. God, this me. I apologize. I'm so slow at navigating this menu. It really throws me off. Okay.
Hope to see more of you, Sam.
Well, that didn't make any difference, so I think we're as good as it's gonna get? Question mark. Okay, let's go save some packages. Or I guess in this case, save some walking sticks. As long as it doesn't like rain
The skin of my teeth.
and like cause a flood or something, we should be fine. Because otherwise, yeah, oopsies, I didn't go out with anything. I wonder if chiral creatures stick around even without the timefall. I would be down for more hazards in the world in general that don't always have to like rely on timefall. But I do think they are tied together. Okay, that looks very silly without like the flooded rain, but I understand why they put this here. Master deliverer. Dang.
This one's for you. Thank you kindly.
He's got a lot of likes too. Holy shit. Always interesting when you find pieces of gear from somebody who's made some decent progress. When I was replaying Death Stranding 1 on the PC, it was definitely there was always a mix of things. I would run into some stuff where people like put some things down and then like seemingly just gave up on the game at some point. Like you could very easily tell like, they're only like level 10 or 20 or something progression wise. And you can see when the last time people logged in was in Death Stranding 1. You just look at the account and be like, oh, the last time they played was 2023. I don't think they're coming back. But it was very sad to miss out on like the initial wave of things in comparison like when I played Death Stranding 1 back when it came out, right? Like that. Oh, is everything in this one spot? Oh man, I was ready to fight some bandits. All right. Don't worry, La Madre. I'll get this back. Oh, wait, the chiral creatures are still there. I was just looking in the wrongish area. Nice. I just gotta be very, very careful. What? Oh, okay. The game said the sun would set, and then it almost sounded like a coyote or something was howling, and I thought maybe I was about to get hunted down. But it was actually just a musical sting. Who's trying to tell me, hey, the sun's going down. I'm still concerned. I don't know what the dangers are going to be of the sun going down. But I am happy to actually have a day-night cycle in this game, because they did not have that in the first game. Which is a shame, because there were a couple areas where like the story would make it nighttime. And they looked so nice, just being like seeing the lights in the distance. Or just the way things lit you up in general. But as I was saying, hopefully when it comes to like running into player structures, I'll have a decent mix. I'm down to get some things from players who've like, you know, beaten the game and they've put things in like the optimal positions. But I also want to get stuff from people who are playing around the same time as me. I know that's a lot to ask for when this isn't the release week of the game anymore. But we're like, it's August. Game came out in June. I'm sure there's got to be a few thousand other players at the same time as me. Moving at night. Okay, it's just telling me about light. It's harder for enemies to find you at night, but the darkness also makes it easier for you to lose your footing and fall over. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. That's fair enough. So nighttime just makes it generally harder for Sam to navigate around. I wonder if the light negates that a little bit. Or if when they say it's harder, I don't know, they said it's easier for Sam to lose footing. I just like to know how the mechanics of how things work. Alright, here. Have your packages and some tissues, I guess.
There you are. Checking your order data now. Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong. Thank you so much for bringing it in.
Intriguing. I want to see how many details we can get in the future, but I guess for now it's just showing the specifics. When I go through the tabs here, let's see. We got them in good condition or pristine condition. Return some cargo as well. I mean, I guess because all of this was returning cargo, we just get the likes from that in general.
Let me repay the favor with some local data of ours. Maybe you'll find something of interest you can use.
What the fuck? They gave me an electric rod? A melee weapon that extends telescopically when swung, delivering electric shocks that can stun enemies. Can also be used to block melee attacks, or thrown like a spear to administer an electric shock to a distant target. Note that once thrown, it cannot be recovered. At all? That's kind of sad.
We have allocated more resources for you to use, if you need them. I hope it helps.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you, La Madre. Maybe I'll make that electric
The data
rod.
I've shared with you is the schematic for my custom electric rod. While this design is tailored for use with our fabricators, it's functionally no different from the ones bandits use. The rod extends with a quick shake and can be used to stun enemies over a wide area. It can also be thrown like a javelin, though you won't be able to retrieve the rod after doing so. A thrown rod will release a burst of electricity when it strikes the ground. And no bandit can shrug off a direct hit from this bad boy. Test it out, and you'll see.
I'm about to go into
Is now available.
Well done.
bandit territory.
Delivery terminal in via Libre to proceed.
All right. Fabrication, fabricate equipment, make a couple of electric rods. Fabricate. It's weird that I can't, like, put them in the specific slots I want to there. I like being able to take on an order and then immediately auto arrange.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready?
And I just
Then
didn't
I'll
want
bring
to
you
let
up to
that
speed
happen.
with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you out there.
Alright, I can bring a couple of PCCs and see what happens. Point of interest. Ooh, dried up river south of via Libre. Water does occasionally flow down its channel, washing away anything left in the riverbed. How many other points of interest are out there? Give me even more information, please. Okay. This one's seems relatively clear. We'll just...
Commencing route creation.
It seems like there's like a little path here. Spider Hill, a steep hill with dense vegetation located between Via Libre and C1 South Distribution Center. The hill takes its name from the mysterious spider-like creatures that many people reported seeing in the area. Oh, oh, shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Delivery route finalized.
I'm gonna bring some... I might bring an extra gun or something. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird I can't pull triangle on that. Maybe if I go to backpack customization? No, it's just the patches and stuff again. Here we go, okay. Cargo management. I'm not even gonna be like stingy or picky about where they go. I'm happy enough with this. Okay. Fabricate. I don't know what kind of things we're gonna be dealing with. We'll add a couple of ladders and at least one more anchor, then one assault rifle just in case. Oh, and another PCC. What happens if I just press circle here? Okay. it stays in this cargo pickup thing. Fine. Just... I just wanted to all get organized instantly. That was a thing you could do in Death Stranding 1. I don't know why they made it like 2% worse in that regard. There's other parts of the menu that are obviously better, and maybe we'll see what happens in the future. There could be some additions that that just aren't there yet. Yeah, it's odd to be able to put stuff on my backpack and then on the same screen not be able to fucking really shift them around too specifically. Like, you're able to attach them to like specific parts. Like, oh, put it on your suit or put it in your backpack.
Remember to rest, Sam.
But when you're dealing with a bunch of stuff, I just want the game to be like, oh yeah, we got you. The heaviest stuff will go here. Maybe we'll put your PCC on your leg. Didn't mean to climb that. Well, they didn't give me any warning about, like, nighttime so far. So maybe you'll be fine going through this random forest. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna equip my gun. Which one's the one that I shot before? Ah, shit. I don't know. I was gonna look at the ammo count, but the ammo got restored, so they're both equal in that regard. But one of them is more damaged. That's the one I was gonna take out.